It's Wednesday, January 29th, 2025, and this is the One Question series. Dr. Yaffa Bey, you've publicly discussed this topic over the past 30 years in your career. And you've talked about this on my previous YouTube channel that YouTube decided to shut down. You've also discussed this on this channel. Could you briefly talk a little bit about how the Civil Rights Act and Civil Rights Movement started out as, in the very beginning, it started out as the American Indian Civil Rights Act?
No. Act and movement are not the same thing. Okay, the movement was the people out in the streets marching, getting hosed down, dogs sicked on them and whatnot, fighting for liberties and rights in their own ancestral homeland. That's movement. Okay, the act was a signing into law and legislation by a so-called governing body and or president, whatever, Congress, whatever. The American Indian Civil Rights Act and Bill was about rights and liberties and equal employment opportunities, or just equal opportunities for everything: loans, housing, banking, schools, moving around from place to place, living and whatnot, for our people whose ancestral homeland this is. It's like, y'all in our house, we at least, I'm in my house, okay? And I get home invasion, rape, rob, murder. And the people that just came in and took over my house at gunpoint, it's like, is it okay with you if I use the bathroom? Nah, stay back there. We just gave you a bucket. What you want out here? This is what we're dealing with, okay? So when we fought for fairness in treatment toward us in our ancestral homeland, in our house, they went behind our backs and made it civil. They took the Indian stuff out, made it Civil Rights Act, so it would be about any and all minorities. It didn't really benefit us that well. Affirmative action didn't benefit us that much, okay? Equal employment opportunities didn't benefit us that much. Sure as hell, it barely benefited the brother. Okay, when all of that stuff was fought for, white women got in the door first. Chinese and whatnot got in second. Other people from other countries, Mexico, Cambodia, and all these other kind of places, Korea, whatever, they got in the door. Sisters got in, brothers got in last, if at all. And last ones hired are always first ones fired, as we all know. But when it's all said and done, they took the American Indian rights movement and reclassified it about civil rights and made it for minorities, not just the American Indians. Back to Kamala. No, we're not doing anything just for black people. No, we do anything, it's going to be for everybody. So when it's all said and done, we fought for us, and they made it for everybody. And everybody came in, and everybody got the benefits that we fought for. And we barely got them. Some of us never got them. And then some of these foreigners, the first ones they brought in on the Immigration Act after the Civil Rights Act, which was what, the next year or whatever, the next 1 or 2 years after the Civil Rights Act, they came up with the Immigration Act, brought all these people in as a buffer and let them get in first ahead of us. They let them get in first ahead of us. And those people who were going to schools and whatnot on affirmative action, they went and had it shut down listening to Blum. Stupid. I mean, seriously? You don't comprehend that you're there on affirmative action yourself? So then they fought and got it overturned and then had to turn around and try to go back to the Supreme Court again. It was like, nah, we don't think so. We're good. We're done with that one. So now that we all helped get rid of civil rights, now that y'all helped get rid of affirmative action, we'll see what we can do to get rid of all of this stuff. Equal employment opportunities, the Civil Rights Bill. By the way, We don't even use the civil rights bill as much as other people do. Women use it a lot, of every ethnic group. Other races of people use it a lot. The gay and lesbian community uses it a lot. Our people don't really get to use it much. We fought for it, but we don't get to use that stuff much. So whether they keep it or take it or overturn it or whatnot, it never benefited us much anyway. It benefited everybody else much. And now they're sick and tired of the everybody else. See, white folks did this to themselves. They did it to themselves. You guys were so concerned with keeping us down that you came up with all this stuff to get in our way, to suppress our people. Okay, you dumped all these drugs in the community and then decided we're going to do a war on the drugs that we dumped in their community, which is really a war on them, until the opioid crisis hit suburbia and the crystal meth crisis hit suburbia and the pain medication crisis hit suburbia. And now they're dealing with fentanyl, which is killing a lot of people, including suburbia. Now, drugs is not a criminal thing. It was a criminal thing when it was our people, but now it's their people. Drugs is not a criminal thing. These people need help. Yeah, Joe and Hunter. You think Hunter Biden has a problem? And when you became president, you wanted to put crack pipes in the community. Crack pipe dispensary machines. Kamala wanted to give my people weed. Are y'all serious? And my people have the audacity to cry for those two? And I don't know if you heard, but the Prince Hall fool Mason, and that's basically and this is big news for whatever reason. The Prince Hall Masons took it upon themselves to make Joe Biden an honorary 33rd degree Mason. And people are mad about it. Oh, he's a Mason. He's a Mason. It's like, I'm pretty sure he was one of those before these fools did this. I'm pretty sure he was already a part of some secret society, the 3K Columbus Knights or something, when he got up in there. And I can 99.99% guarantee Joe Biden didn't go ask to be a Prince Hall Mason. Joe Biden didn't go through the process to become an honorary Prince Hall Mason, because that was just for brothers who were discriminated against, again, not that you can't be a Mason, because clearly you're efficient enough to do what you do. They had to set that up separately because the so-called white ones wouldn't let them in. Hence the birth of Prince Hall. So I'm looking at that as almost, and I know I'm way off the subject as usual. I'm looking at that as an attempt by these demon rats, Prince Hall Masons, to do a slap in the face against Donald Trump, President Trump, who I think they all forget that President Trump was a Democrat for years. He didn't become a Republican until he ran for office. So it's not about the Democrat side, which don't give a crap about us, or the Republican side, which doesn't give a crap about us. Yeah, they might have fought against slavery, but it was probably for their own interest, and I don't know for sure. But when it's all said and done, the far right wing and the far right and the far left wing, they're both anti my people. Both sides. They don't like us. And all they've been doing is trying to find ways to subvert and subjugate and subdue our people and get rid of our people so they can lay claim to more of our stuff. So they can keep saying, we're the real Americans. We're the real Native Americans. Our people were here first. Neanderthals were in America first. Excuse you? Really? So, the Prince Hall Masons, I guarantee Joe Biden didn't go ask them, hey, can I get into your Masonic order? Can I be a member of your lodge? I doubt that seriously. They just on some serious self-hatred. Because Joe Biden, I don't care what they keep saying about Trump being a racist, contrary to what you, I don't know who this dude is. Now, I don't even know if this is Trump. I don't know if Trump is still alive, if Trump is dead, if Trump is in cryo, or if they just have him somewhere on lockdown to keep him physically safe from all the attempts on his life. But just because somebody running around talking like they're Trump doesn't mean that they are. Unless y'all are not aware of the whole industry of silicone, rubber face masks and matching gloves, you don't know who you looking at. This could be a Hollywood double. We don't know who we looking at. We really don't. So I don't think he is as racist as people. Matter of fact, I know he's not racist, but I know he's certainly surrounded by them. And one of his biggest mistakes has always been he knows that people don't like him. And like he said, hell, if I only pick from people that like me, I would never have anybody to pick from. So he knows that a lot of these people don't like him. He's notorious for choosing people to surround himself with who are stabbing him in the back and turning the knife when they do it. And I don't know if most people know this. It seems to me that not long after he started talking about a platinum plan for our people, all of a sudden the whole planet was shut down. So, oh, no. This nuts. I don't know what's going on. Everybody needs to chill out. Take a chill pill and go see if you can find the actual orders that he signed and read them and see what they say. And Project 2025, yeah, they may be pushing it through on him, but he did not come up with that. That came up long before he became president. He didn't have anything to do with devising that plan. I don't know why people keep trying to dump that in his lap. Doesn't mean they're not going to try to push it through on his watch. But that wasn't his. That's not his. The 2025. That's not his project. He didn't do that. I'm just saying, calm down. Everybody, chill out. And I don't even know if I answered your question. Truth be told, I've gotten so way out there. I don't even remember what the question was. I hope I did answer it. Sorry.